My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Because today I woke up at 12 p.m. and I thought, sure, I basically slept a really long time, so this should be a perfect day, but, turns out sleeping long is not what matters. Sleep quality is more important as well. So, I started off the day okay, then as I started to get to work, some other distractions showed up, so I couldn't really focus effectively. And then, once I was finally able to get to work, the tiredness kicks in, and so I basically didn't do or finish any of the work that I planned to. So with the B-roll that I was editing yesterday, I'm only like 1 minute in within a 13-minute video. Then I was also working on the thumbnail because I thought, hey, usually I work on the thumbnail last, so why not work on it first this time? So that's what I did, and I didn't finish it either. So I left off where it's basically a versus video between two products. And normally what I do is just take a photo of the product and then do some like editing, saturation, contrast, exposure, those things, and then just post the video. But right now I'm experimenting with creating a mask around the object and cutting it out from the background, then creating a custom background which has a much better looking color or more attractive color so that people click. Because my last video which I posted, YouTube randomly gave it like 1,000 views within a short window. I think it was like 4 or 5 hours. So I got like 1,000 views in 4 hours, and then the video just died. And I was only getting between 0 and 2 views every 2 hours. I'm interested to see how it's going to perform over the rest of the month. But hopefully the rest of my videos this month also, get 1,000 views. That would be very nice. And the click-through rate was about 6.7%. So when it comes to click-through rate, there is no perfect CTR. So it depends on the channel, it depends on the traffic source. In this case, the traffic source was surprisingly recommended, mainly. I think 90% of it was recommended, and like the rest was from up next, which is like when you're done watching a video, you'll see this pop up, which says up next. So that's pretty surprising. I was expecting most of it to maybe come from search, because usually with a small channel, I find that most of my traffic comes from search results. So this was surprising. So yeah, 6.7% click-through rate, which is pretty good, especially for something that's in recommended. I know Mr. Beast obviously is a very good guy. He's like the best YouTuber ever. So obviously he gets like a 10% click-through rate, which is impossible for anyone else. However, I have had like my worst performing videos get like 0.5% click-through rate. So 6.7 is very good. Even on my other channels, 6.7 would actually be a respectable number. So I think this thumbnail style is working, and I'm going to try and do it again with this video. But I'm only about halfway through, so I've already cut out all the elements. I've added the custom background. What's left is, the way I do it is to make the device look a bit more attractive. I usually have the screen off, and then I'll Photoshop a wallpaper on top of the screen inside of the photo editing software, because I find that gives better looking results. So that's where I left off. I have to do that for the iPad and then the Mac. So I just Google iPad OS 17 wallpaper, I download that, and then I paste it in the editor. I then crop it to more or less match the aspect ratio of the device. For example, if the iPad it's 4:3, so I just crop it to a 4:3 aspect ratio and then place it on the screen. That looks pretty nice. Then I have some ideas for what I'm going to do for the rest of the stuff, but right now I'm just trying to eat and then go to sleep. Hopefully this time I can actually get some good sleep, because the past couple of days sleep has been the biggest killer. Not productivity, not YouTube videos, not TikTok, just tiredness. But anyways, hopefully you have a good Sunday.